kids, me, Dobie Gillis, rehearsing with one of the top singing and recording groups in the country. How did it happen? How did modest, unassuming me get started on the trail to showbiz fame and fortune? Well, it started when the Lettermen trio put on a concert at school, and Dad and I went to see it. The auditorium was jammed because that trio's big box office everywhere.
Go bum again, go bum again. Oh. To the railroad track. If you go, you can't come back. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. If you go, you can't come back. Clickety-clack, 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 clickety-clack. The wheels are into the railroad track. Clickety-clack, 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 clickety-clack.
Yep, those Lettermen really sing up a storm. But did you notice that fella in the middle? That's Lou. He had a tendency to be just a tiny bit hammy. Hammy, did I say? Let's face it, he wasn't just hammy, he was going whole hog. But get a load of what he does on the next number. Brother, this guy stops at nothing. Look at that jazzy guitar. And look at the other two fellows. Do they like what he's doing? Well, let me put it this way. They're smiling on the outside and cooking up schemes for instant murder on the inside.
Summer has come and gone. Too late, it's much too late. Too late, too late. We've lingered here too long. All of the sad young men going home again. Going home again.
Students of S. Peter Pryor Junior College, for my next number, I'd like to do a very beautiful song entitled...
Students, I have a wonderful surprise for you.
A surprise? What surprise?
This.
This is the saddest day in the history of music. The end of the Lettermen.
And of course, if they really want to stay in business, all they got to do is get somebody to take the place of that loudmouth.
But where are they going to find a fellow who has exactly the right combination of talent and brains and million-dollar personality? You rang? Question. Can this face fit into this picture? Answer. Can this face fit into any picture? Let's face it. The odds were 1,000,000 to 1 against Maynard becoming a part of the Lettermen. And when I explained this, he took it like a real sport.
I shall kill myself.
Maynard, forget about joining that trio. I'm not going to stand here and let you make a fool of yourself.
Well, where are you going to stand while I make a fool of myself?
Maynard, get that crazy notion out of your head.
Why couldn't I join up? Like, why? All a fella has to have is good looks, charm, and a $1,000,000 personality, and I just answered my own question. Where do I go to join the Foreign Legion? Boy Scouts? Cub Scouts? Campfire girls?
Maynard, singing with the Lettermen means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Oh, good buddy. It's a matter of life or death, maybe all three.
Then I'm going to help you.
Oh, for joy, for joy.
I'll act as your agent and get you the job.
Attaboy, Dobe.
I'll tell them how great you are.
Attaboy, Dobe.
I'll turn on my charm and personality.
We're in big trouble, Dobe.
Never mind. Besides, I'll have to take you. We've got him over a barrel.
Over a barrel? Man, it must be awful hard to sing all squinched up over a barrel. Oh, mammy, little baby. Oh,
Yeah, Maynard, get back. Look, the Lettermen signed a contract to sing in the school auditorium Saturday night. But if they don't have 3 singers, they're not a trio and they don't get paid.
If they're not a trio, what are they?
What they are is in big trouble.
Real big trouble on account of we'd be breaking a contract and the school could sue us for a cotton-picking fortune.
Then we got to get somebody quick.
True.
All we need is a college boy.
True.
Who can fit the sweater.
True.
And can take orders.
True.
And has a great personality.
False.
Huh?
Wrong. A personality boy is all wrong. Look at the headaches we just went through with the last one.
True. What we need is a nothing.
A genuine certified nobody.
Somebody we can replace like a tin can on a shelf and nobody knows the difference.
With a face and a personality like a plate of warmed-over yogurt.
Hello. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dobie Gillis.
The answer to a short-handed trio's dream.
Amen.
Gentlemen, let us not dilly-dally. I'm the sole and exclusive representative of my client, Maynard G. Krebs, known in musical circles as the songbird of S. Peter Pryor College.
A face like warmed-over yogurt.
With personality to match.
We could replace him like a can of sardines on a shelf.
Pleased to meet you. What's up to your trio ship? You want to hear me on a Pagio or two?
No free samples. Friends, I'm a hard-headed businessman and I pull no punches. You need a new man for your group, and by an astounding coincidence, my client is temporarily at liberty. Boys, I like the cut of your jib, and I'm going to make you a sensational offer.
It's a deal.
I know you're not the slightest bit... No kidding.
Let's shake on it.
Oh, for joy, for joy.
Oh, this is wonderful. My client can sign the contracts immediately.
Client?
What client?
We're hiring you.
Me?
You.
Him.
Him.
But I can't sing.
Great.
I'm tone deaf.
Perfect.
I'm a miserable musician.
Attaboy.
Maynard,
Quiet, you low-down rat.
Hold still, nobody. We gotta get this clothes on you.
There's a nice yogurt.
I went to get Maynard a job, and they hired me. I can't say that I blame them, but it did make for kind of an ethical problem. I mean, I'm all for bouncing up there to the top, but is it fair to use your best friend's heart for a pogo stick? I don't know where you go when you have a serious problem like this, but I go to a man who's famous for his warm heart and unselfish viewpoint.
Grab the loot?
But how about poor Maynard?
Yeah, how about poor Maynard?
Dad, what about the ethics?
Oh, nice little car. Used to drive one myself. What we are talking about right now, boy, is all them wealthy singers. Why, those kids got so much loot, they're the only college boys in the world putting their fathers through business.
Dad.
Yes, my son. My loving, grateful, obligated son.
Hey, Dad, listen.
Remember how I used to walk the floor with you and burp you when you were a baby? Remember how I spent all that money getting braces put on your teeth?
No, Dad, I'm not
Remember-
getting through to you. What's bugging me is Maynard. He's my friend.
Oh, you're all heart, boy, but one has to look out for number one.
Stealing this job away from him and be like kicking him in the teeth.
Well, let's face facts. This is a dog-eat-dog world.
True. Thanks for pointing it out to me.
Oh, my pleasure.
And thanks for showing me what I have to do.
You have to kick him in the teeth, huh?
No, I'm going to quit the job and let Maynard have it.
That's what I have been telling you for years, boy. Let Maynard have it.
Dad, I know how you feel. You're proud of me, and you think I'm a fine, honorable boy.
No, not exactly.
Oh?
I think you are a fine, honorable nut.
Dad, you don't mean that.
You want to bet?
Look, I know it's a dog-eat-dog world, but we're not schnauzers or poodles or cocker spaniels. We're human beings.
We are, but I ain't so sure about Maynard.
Maynard's a human being, too, I think. Anyhow, I'm going to help him get that job.
I'm thinking.
Ha-ha, you're thinking that now you're proud of me, huh, Dad?
Aha, I'm thinking that now is a rotten time for you to start acting like your mother's side of the family.
Dad, please.
Look, if you want to kick away all this loot, boy, I ain't going to fight you. In fact, I'm going to help you.
Oh, good, Dad, but getting him to hire Maynard won't be easy.
No, we got to think of something tricky and underhanded.
Oh, no, I won't go for that sort of thing.
It has got to be low and sneaky or it ain't going to work.
Absolutely
Otherwise, Maynard's going to be moaning and groaning and hanging around your neck for the rest of his
When
life.
do we start being low and sneaky?
Low and sneaky? Me? Unlow and sneaky? Me?
Right, Maynard, it's the only way. Just make sure you remember the plan.
You bet I remember. What plan?
You're going out there and tell those fellas in the trio that I suddenly lost my voice, and you take over.
Oh, man, you lost your voice. What you do is take some hot, scaldly, salty water and giggle.
Maynard, that's gargle and pay attention. I didn't really lose my voice.
Oh, for joy, a miracle recovery.
About this note that explains everything. Just give it to those fellas out there and say I lost my voice. Got it?
Got it. I give it to them and say I lost my voice, right?
Wrong. Maynard, you did lose your voice. You point to me and you say, Mr. Gillis lost his voice. Got it?
Got it. I point to you and say your father lost his voice, right?
Let's try once more. Give him the note, point to me, and say nothing. Got it?
Got it. And there's nothing I say. Should I say it fast or slow?